my God, your Chinese and English are very good. It's not the same as the Indonesian person that work in my house. I was like, oops, awkward.
Can you briefly introduce yourself to the audience?
Okay, so hey, hi everyone. I'm Ivana. I'm currently in Chinese Indonesian, studying in Taiwan for grad school and for undergrad too. Yeah.
How's your experience in Taiwan been so far? Maybe you can talk about like good things or maybe bad things.
Okay. The good things first, of course. I think Taiwan is a very safe country to live in. I love Taiwan. I can just walk around here at night alone. I don't have to feel unsafe. I feel like it is a very safe country and it is very practical too. Like the subway here is everything. You can just literally go everywhere with the MRT, with the bus. And it's very practical too. Like you've got a lot of 7-Elevens and the people are nice. The food is good. I think, yeah, that is all for the pros probably, and the cons I think is you can't really stay in Taiwan if you can't really speak Chinese. I think that's one thing that I noticed when I first came here, because a lot of like my Taiwanese friends, they don't really speak a lot of English, so I struggle a lot too when I first came here. I have to they are very kind too. They were very kind to me. They always try their best to translate everything to English, even though it is very hard for them too. But yeah, that's the first thing that I noticed, that you can't really survive if you can't speak enough Chinese. So you have to be able to speak a little bit of Chinese at least. I think that's the cons. And the second thing is, I think for me, I'm very blessed, but according to my friends' experience as a Chinese Indonesian that studies in Taiwan too, they had a hard time in college, especially in college, when their Taiwanese friends know if you're not a Taiwanese or if you're an international student, they will probably don't want to be in the same group with you or don't really want to be friends with you. But I'm very lucky. All my Taiwanese friends, they're the nicest people ever. They always have my back, even during the homework, the group projects, or everything. And I always have like a very good coworkers too. So yeah, I'm very blessed actually. Yeah.
As an Indonesian, you mentioned about like maybe your friend or your people, maybe a little struggle with their life in Taiwan. Can you talk about that? I mean,
for Indonesian living in Taiwan, I think there's not a lot of like struggles, but I think there's more like a stereotype for Taiwanese towards Indonesians, especially certain East Asians people like Filipinos, like Vietnamese, like Indonesians, Thailands. Taiwanese always have the stereotype towards us, certain East people, to be like, oh, you come here to Taiwan for being a healthcare worker, or like probably like the more
maybe working in the factory.
Yeah, working in a factory. That is right. Yeah. Of course, I really respect all those people who work for the laborers. They're very hardworking too. Of course, they're all very hardworking people. They deserve the pay, but yeah, not everyone is like that. Yeah, that's all I gotta say.
It's definitely a stereotype.
Yeah, it is a stereotype. I met that a lot actually. Like when people meet me and they heard me like speaking in Chinese or in English, they'll be like, "Oh my God, your Chinese and English are very good. It's not the same as the Indonesian person that work in my house." I was like, "Oops, awkward." I was like, "Yeah, because I'm here for the college. That is what makes us different, probably." Yeah.
Do you think it's getting better? I mean, because you have been here for a couple of years, right? So do you think maybe Taiwan is moving to the right direction, in your opinion?
I don't think so. I've been here for like 5 years. I still have a lot of people asking me about this topic a lot of times. Yeah, but I try to explain to them, trying to be nice and polite as I can, as possible, of course. Be nice and be respectful to Taiwanese, because I noticed that a lot of my Taiwanese friends who ask me, all Taiwanese people that I met, they all just really like very curious, like, oh, I just know that not every certain East Asians are here for college only, for works only. Yeah, so I think probably might still take a lot of time to educate Taiwanese in general, I think. Yeah.
What about your education? Do you think the education in Taiwan is good for maybe international student like you? So what do you think about that?
A lot of people are going to shit on me right now. But no, I don't think Taiwan has a great education system. I'm not gonna lie. I'm sorry to all Taiwanese, and I'm still here, so I'm being a hypocrite too probably, but I actually did regret that I do my grad school here. I probably should have gone to like another country to do my grad school. But yeah, for me, I'm blessed that my parents are able to fund me to study abroad. Probably a lot of people will be like, it's like going to Taiwan for college is very, very cheap.
Yeah.
It's very cheap. Yeah, but not to a lot of people, of course. I mean, like, I'm still very lucky that they're able to fund me, my parents. And yeah, but I don't think Taiwan has the best education system, actually. Like, for me, and during undergrad, I don't think I learned a lot. Probably that happened to a lot of people too, but for me, I don't think I learned a lot of things in undergrad. But I do know how to socialize. I do know how to maintain a good relationship with your friends, how to survive in this environment, because I came here, I struggled with the language barrier. I used to can't even understand what my professor is talking about in their lectures. It took me like 2 to 3 months to actually adapt to the whole ecosystem, to the whole environment of Chinese only environment. So yeah, I struggle a lot too, and I do think it is a pro too, of course, coming to a foreign country to just start living independently and start to learn how to survive by yourself without any friends, without your families. So I do think it is a big pro too for me, and I'm always very lucky that I'm still able to do this. But I don't think the education system is very good here. I'm sorry. Yeah.
I like your honest, experience. I like that. Yeah.
True. Yeah. I do recommend. Probably if you want to come here to experience the whole living, the whole culture thing. Of course, you're very welcome to Taiwan. Taiwan is I think Taiwan is like a very good choice for you to experience all the culture things, because Taiwan is a very safe country too, and the food is good, the people are good, and yeah, you get everything here. So I think it is good if you want to like experience the culture thing here for stay here for like a year or two. I think it's good, but for study, I don't think so.
那你最后可不可以用你的母语
Oh, okay.
跟可能你的朋友啊或家人啊，
Oh.
可以说到，因为也许印尼的观众他看得到。
Hai, kalau misalnya ada orang Indo yang ketemu video J di YouTube, support ya channelnya. Jangan lupa buat subscribe and give a comment. Oh my god, 我印尼文超级烂。
最后怎么变英文了？你不是在讲？
对，其实我
你都忘记了是不是？
真的是太久没有讲印尼文，其实真的会卡住，你知道吗？对，
这样那个妈妈可能会难过，说印尼文都忘记了。
拍谁？
讲一下台语啊。
不讲虾米？
拢会使讲台语啊。
用台语不行啊！我的台语应该你会放字幕，真的会剪不进去，真的剪不进去。